Say the fuck less. Shaking my fucking head, y'all. I'm kind of mad right now, but I ain't gonna let this shit get to me. It's going off the reading that I just did because I was recording the whole time, just ended the reading, never even knew that the reading had cut off. So now I have to go back. Since I have things still laid out, I could still go back and do the reading as how it was done. So I know where I left off. I just watched the ending to know where I left off. So pretty much, like I said, whoever this is, that's either a part of your family, your father, or a father figure that was a part of your family. Like I said, they could have wanted to send in a Sagittarius to try and imbalance you. They could have wanted you to self-indulge with a Sagittarius, or they wanted you to have excess conflict with a Sagittarius, or they could have sent in a Sagittarius to try and do this to you, put you through excess conflict. They could have wanted this, or this person could have done this to you because they had a lack of perspective. So they could have wanted to imbalance you because being told by this Aries to do this to you, because they had a lack of perspective on the situation. They could have not really known what was going on or why this Aries wanted them to give you or put you through excess conflict. So this Sagittarius could have been very reckless towards you, or this Aries energy could have Sagittarius in their chart, and they could have been very imbalanced by abusing their power, self-indulging, wanting to cause you excess conflict because they lacked the perspective or a perspective in the situation and wanted to be very reckless towards you. Now, if this is a Sagittarius that they work with, this Sagittarius could be in a hangman position, or they could have wanted to put you in a hangman position, feeling trapped, limited, self-limited, uncertainty, wanting you to have a lack of direction. So maybe this Aries wanted to send this Sagittarius in to try and sacrifice you, so this could have all been a sacrifice. So this Sagittarius could have been sent in to be passive with you, do something to you to where you would feel trapped and be limited. So this Sagittarius could have been sent in by this Aries to give you a STD maybe, or to cause you so much conflict to where you would want to hang yourself, because you would want to release, because you will feel the need to release or let go and just give up on yourself, give up on life. And this Aries and this Sagittarius, or this Aries could have been waiting on this Sagittarius to come and sacrifice you. So they could have been waiting for this sacrifice, waiting for this Sagittarius to finish you off, so that you could have a lack of direction. So, like I said, you could lack perspective, be in contemplation. So they could have wanted to have you around nothing, or suffer from undesirable, something very undesirable. So like I said, whatever this Sagittarius was supposed to come in and do to you, whether if it's give you an illness that you would feel trapped in and want to end your life over, this could have been the way of which they wanted to sacrifice you. And this Aries was waiting on this sacrifice. But I don't know if that came after, but whatever. Then I started doing my cards. And whoever the Sag is, they could do something on OnlyFans. Whoever this Sagittarius is that was supposed to do something towards you, set this up for you to get this illness or cause you conflict, they could work on OnlyFans, or you could have been doing something on OnlyFans. They could have wanted you to work on OnlyFans or do something on OnlyFans, so you would come into contact with this Sagittarius who was going to give you this illness or set something up for you to do something on OnlyFans so you would get this illness from whoever that they was going to send in. And like I said, this was going to be them sacrificing you, a way of sacrificing you, because whatever they were going to give to you, pass on to you, they know that you wouldn't want to live with, because it was very undesirable, and it would have you feeling trapped and having you feel like you no longer want to be here. So they could have wanted you to hang yourself, like I said, after whatever this is that this Sagittarius is supposed to come in and do. This could be a long-haired woman that's on OnlyFans, whoever this Sagittarius is, or you could be a long-haired woman, and this could be a celebrity beef between you and this Sagittarius. So maybe the Sagittarius was causing you a lot of conflict because they could have been beefing with you if you guys both do something on OnlyFans. And then we have trying to cloud your judgment. So whoever this Sagittarius is, they could have been trying to cloud your judgment. This could have been a major betrayal of them trying to sacrifice you and cloud your judgment when it came to a certain person that you could have been dealing with, that you guys both could have been dealing with. Whoever this Sagittarius is, they are toxic. They could have been trying to cloud your judgment when it came to someone who is from Trinidad or is Trinidadian, or this Sagittarius could be from Trinidad. They could be Trinidadian. Or like I said, they could have been trying to cloud this person's judgment about you, whoever is from Trinidad, this person. Now, you could have curly hair collective, or they could have curly hair. Then we have marriage. So they could have wanted to cloud this person's judgment because they didn't want you to marry this person. And then we have stolen property. So they could have wanted to cloud this person's judgment because they didn't want you to marry this person. Hello. Because they could have been married in your name, and you could have found out about a stolen property by you getting married and realizing that you were already married. So this person could be a part of your family or something, or look similar to you, and that's how they were able to get married in your name, so that they could steal this property from you. And like I said, they had to either cloud your judgment about a person that wanted to marry you or you wanted to marry, or they could have clouded their judgment so they wouldn't want to marry you, so that this marriage wouldn't come together and you wouldn't find out that you were already married. Because that would have been the way of you finding out that someone stole a property that was left to you by them marrying in your name. Then we have people are involved in multiple states. So there could be multiple people involved in this in multiple states. And like I said, these people tried to sacrifice you because of this stolen property, because they were abusing you, causing you pain. Or like I said, they wanted to cause you pain throughout your entire life because they wanted to sacrifice you because of a property. And then we have meet and greet. So whoever this Sagittarius is, this long-haired woman, they could do meet and greets. And they could be ain't shit and they know it. These people ain't shit and they know it. But this Sagittarius doing meet and greets, this could be their way that they get their sex fix. So they could be meeting and greeting with people, but these people that they do meet and greets with, they could be having sex with these people as well and getting paid for this. Then we have group rituals. So these people could have been doing group rituals on you. And we have Pittsburgh. Someone from Pittsburgh traveling to or from Pittsburgh could be involved in this. They could be 29 years old, or they could have been 29 years old when you were dealing with them or encountered them. This could have been someone that you were FaceTiming, or you frequently FaceTimed, or while you was with this person from Pittsburgh when they were 29, they could have been FaceTiming this Sagittarius on OnlyFans. And then we have glamour magic. So these people could have been doing glamour magic on you, collective. And we have breaking major laws. So these people could have been breaking major laws to come up against you. And we have November. So something could have happened in the month of November. This person that's from Pittsburgh, that's the age of 29, they could have done something in November. You could have met this person in November. Something very significant could have happened in the month of November with this person. They could be a sales associate, or they could have been dealing with someone who's a sales associate. They could drive a Mazda. Then we have judgment. But this person could be under judgment, or these people could be under judgment because they're facing legal disputes. Like I said in the beginning, and there's consequences for the pain that they tried to cause you, for them trying to sacrifice you and everything that they've done leading up to this point of trying to sacrifice you, stealing from you. So they're under judgment, and this judgment could be these legal disputes. Then we have lawyer involved. A lawyer could be involved. This lawyer could be facing judgment if they done something that they weren't supposed to do. Then we have Malibu. So someone who drives a Malibu could be involved. They could be leaving a third party. I don't know if this was someone that you were dealing with. This could be your twin flame that drives a Malibu, that was dealing with a third party. Now they could be leaving this third party. Whatever third party this is, they could be from Miami, traveling to or from Miami, or frequently travel to and from Miami, or they could live in Miami. Someone could have the name Burns, or something could be significant with Burns. And then we have someone's last name could be Burns as well. Then we have New Jersey. So whoever this twin flame is, they could live in New Jersey or be from New Jersey, traveling to or from. But I'm getting they could live in New Jersey. This twin flame of yours messing with somebody from Miami, this third party. And then we have ex trying to destroy your relationship. So your ex could have been trying to destroy your relationship with this person from New Jersey, or their ex could have been trying to destroy you guys' relationship. And that could be because they left them. And then we have sex is best with you. So this twin flame of yours from New Jersey, they could feel like sex is best with you. And that's why they could be leaving a third party. Someone could be destroying files. Maybe this twin flame could be destroying files about ever being with this third party. And then we have, or this lawyer could be destroying files of some sort. And that's why they could be getting judgment if they're getting under judgment at this time, because they could be destroying files that could be important to these legal disputes. If there's a case going on about this, or they could have destroyed files in regards to this stolen property. And then we have craved you sexually. So your twin flame that lives in New Jersey, they could crave you sexually because they feel like the sex is best with you. But they could be a sex worker, or they could be dealing with a sex worker from Miami who was the third party. And then we have wingman. So they could be around their wingman, or their wingman could be a sex worker. That could have been a third party interference. And then after that, I pulled these cards. I'm going to put them in order. Then I'm going to lay them back out. I'm glad I still had everything laid out, because I swear I finished the reading so lovely just to realize that it was not recording at a certain point. I was so mad. I'm like, I was really going in with the read. All right, this was first. All right, here we go. So we got memories. So this twin flame of yours that's in New Jersey, they could be missing you. They could be looking at memories of you, looking at some sort of photos of you. or of you guys together, and they could be trying to revisit the past or revisiting the past by looking at these memories. And then we have machismo, but this could be a toxic masculine, or they were in toxic masculine energy when you were dealing with them. And they could just be someone who feels like they meet everyone's manly expectations. So they could be very prideful. This masculine that you were dealing with, that's your twin flame. And then we have lust. So they could have been full of lust, very lustful, very greedy when it came to your sexual energy or just sex in general. So this person could like to bear back a lot. They could be very inconsiderate. So if this is someone who cheats, they are very inconsiderate of their partner, because not only do they cheat, they could like to bear back the people that they cheat with. Now, if they're lusting over you, they could want to have sex with you or smex with you, but they could want to do this bareback, unprotected, so that they could leave their sperm in you. So you may want to wear a condom with this person, but they may not, or they may try to poke a hole in a condom or do something to the condom so that they could be inconsiderate towards you and still leave their sperm inside of you. So if you're planning on having sex with this person, if you're planning on revisiting the past with this person, be careful, because like I said, they're going to try to get their sperm inside of you one way or another, whether if you agree to bear back in with them or if they poke a hole in a condom. And then we have frenemy. So this person could have been dealing with a frenemy of yours, a fake friend of yours, someone who was two-faced towards you, had hidden intentions towards you, and that's why they decided to be this third party interference. Maybe they were your wingman at one point in time, or you were their wingman. I don't know. But they could have been trying to get close to you just to get close to this masculine. This could be someone who is very greedy when it comes to sex as well. And then we have snack. So this person could view you as a snack, this masculine. They could be obsessed with you, physically attracted to you, attracted to your sex appeal, or they could have viewed this frenemy as a snack. They could have been obsessed with this person in their sex. They could have been physically attracted to this person, feeling like this person had sex appeal. And then we have honeymooning. So they could have dealt with this person, been lustful with this person, lusting after this frenemy of yours while in a honeymoon stage with you, collective. They could have had love on the brain with you, but lusting after this frenemy of yours. So they could have been talking to this person often, or they could have been engaging with the both of you, allowing this person to interfere, be this third party interfere while on this honeymoon stage with you, feeling all the feels for you, but lusting after someone else that they were obsessed with sexually. And then we have skirt. So this person could be trying to run away from the situation now, run away from this person. Like I said, they could be leaving the third party, trying to escape the situation because they're missing you, wanting to revisit the past with you. And then we have numbing, but this person could be numbing out, self-medicating. They could be indulging in addictions. They could be indulging in lustful behavior. So they could be acting very irrational, maybe because they lost you to having too many third-party interferences, and now they could be missing you and you may not want to be with this person or deal with this person. So they could be numbing out, self-medicating. And then we have SOS. or this third party, they could be numbing out, self-medicating, indulging in addictions because they realize that this person sees you as a snack and is obsessed with you, physically attracted to you, and feel like you have sex appeal, and they could just be realizing that it was just lust with them. But if this person had sex with this person, this frenemy could have been greedy because they could have tried to bareback this person or poke a hole in the condom with this person so that they could get them pregnant. So they could have known that this person was missing you, wanted to revisit the past with you, and because they wanted to distract this person from you or interfere, they wanted to get pregnant by this person, so they were being inconsiderate towards what this person wanted. And then we have key player, because they know that this person viewed you as this key player, this important person. And they know that this person saw you as irreplaceable. So they could have tried to do this to this masculine because they see you as irreplaceable, and they could be leaving this person now because they could have only had this person as a rebound, or you could have got tired of this person being flighty with you, having you as a temporary option, or this person could have been tired of being this person's temporary option, knowing that they viewed you as the key player as being irreplaceable. And this is why they could have tried to get this person to get them pregnant. So they could have had unpredictable intentions, and those intentions were to get pregnant by this masculine. Now, if this Sagittarius has an illness, they could have tried to sacrifice this person, sacrifice the relationship by giving this person the illness. And if you were to revisit the past with this person, if they did give this masculine an illness, you would get it too. And that would be them completing this sacrifice as well. And we have twin flame. So this person could definitely be your twin flame, as we already got twin flame out here. So this could be the yin to your yang. You could be feeling a pulling of the heartstring. This could have been a soul mission for you to come together with this person, for you to work as a team with this person. Or like I said, your twin flame could have worked together as a team to sacrifice you, or they could be trying to do this now. Like I said, if they have gotten an illness from this Sagittarius, they could be now wanting to give it to you because they want to sacrifice you, and they could be working as a team to do this to you. So they could know that you are their twin flame, and they could be using that to their advantage to try to pull you in so that they could give you this illness that they caught from this third party. And then we have Akashic records. So you could be gaining access to your Akashic records, or these people could have tried to work together as a team to access your Akashic records. And then we have plant seeds. So you could be planting seeds. Whatever you seed grows. Make sure you are planting good seeds and good soil. They can know that you're planting good seeds. And then we have betrayed. So these people definitely betrayed you. So you could have been going through betrayal ever since a child. People wanting to abuse you. You getting abused by other abusers. People close to you wanting to sacrifice you and abuse you in any way possible. But someone close to you is preying on your downfall, as we already know that. So beware. And like I said, this person could be preying on your downfall. So be aware of this person coming in, because they could be trying to sacrifice you by giving you this illness that they caught from this third party. And they could be coming in with a marriage proposal, wanting to come and marry you, collective, just to do this. So they could be wanting to take things to the next level. So they could miss you. They could want to revisit the past. But like I said, they could have an illness from this third party. So I would be careful of that. But yeah, that was the end of the reading. I'm going to have to put this as a part 2. The part 1 should already be up. But yeah, this was just the ending of that reading because like I said, I didn't realize that the reading had cut off. So yeah, I just had to get the rest of this reading out here because it could be very imperative to the rest of the reading. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy. Have a good rest of the day. And yeah, please like, share, and subscribe. Any donations could be sent to the information in the description box, as well as anybody wanting to have event session. That information could also be sent to the information in the description box. But